Hey Gemini. This is live on TikTok. I will post the replay on YouTube, so if you're catching this on YouTube, just give me a sec. See if anybody shows up. I'm not really sure how the notification process happens on TikTok, so I'm still learning. All right, so this is going to be a reading, Gemini, about the summer solstice. And I have a little bit of notes here. So it's obviously Sun in Cancer, Moon in Scorpio. And so that's a lot of water energy. And I feel like this is going to be the point where you're really going to look at wherever you have water in your chart and know that that's where it's going to affect you the most. But for the most part, we're talking about death to limiting beliefs regarding like love and family in the home. And so it might be painful if you have to let go of things that do not, that you realize or that come to light that are limiting your beliefs, or limiting where you're trying to go with your love life, with your family, with security, with the home. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, it's not specifically any type of reading, it's just what message Spirit wants to bring through, wants you to focus on for this summer solstice energy. All right, so Spirit, what do we have for, what focus do you have for Gemini? Okay. And we have, you are here for a reason. You are here for a reason. So like I was talking about with, kind of that transformation of any beliefs that are limiting you. I feel like this has to do with really looking at your life purpose. And so at the bottom of the deck, we have journey within. So that is very fitting because it's like, it'll be a deep emotional time. Scorpio, Moon in Scorpio is deep diving, and I'm not an astrologist. So this is just, what I've picked up on and what I've done kind of surface level research about that, and I don't think that the moon likes to be in Scorpio. So this is going to be somewhat tough, but it's all about coming back to your purpose. Why are you here? And bringing meaning to your life, and kind of letting go of the things that don't bring meaning to your life. So let's see what the love energy is for you for the summer solstice. Spirit, show us the love energy, or where you want them to focus for Gemini. And we have patience. And it says, you are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So I like that it brought about that focus on transformation, knowing that it's not a quick process. It is going to require work, patience, to kind of see, it's like having the patience to really allow things to come to you, see where the flow is going to take you, but doing the work, doing that journey within, doing the work in order to really get to the deep heart of things, right? So at the bottom of the deck, we have joy. And I feel like that's the ultimate goal here for the summer solstice. It's about having that security, letting go of things that are draining you as far as relationships go, love, family, and then really seeking what's going to bring you joy. And what's going to bring you joy is the reason you're here. Your life purpose is something that's going to bring you fulfillment, but also serve a purpose for the collective. Beautiful. Okay. So let's get some tarot and see how this is playing out for you. What do we have for the recent past energy for Gemini? We have the Five of Swords, conflict and defeat. So what I'm getting here is there is a lot of work that you've been putting in, and it's like sometimes you start to feel like giving up. Not giving up on life, but giving up on whatever it is that you're really going after. And that is what's really the defeating energy here, or the really conflicting energy is, you know, we have patience on the board here. We have journey within. We have you are here for a reason. We have joy. So it's like you're putting in the work, and it's almost like you take 2 steps forward, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back, in the sense that if it's not happening quick enough, if it's not happening the way you imagined, then you start to lose faith in yourself. Okay, and this can also be those conflicting thoughts that self-sabotage, the negative self-talk. But this is the past energy. So let's see what the current energy is for you. And we have solitude, which makes so much sense with this journey within. Okay, so this is the Hermit card. So this is about learning really something learning something about yourself that changes everything. So really doing that inner journey, bringing that light within, kind of shining the light around, seeing some of the shadows that may have been working against you within your own self. What's the challenge here for Gemini? And we have Triumph. This is the Chariot card. This is Cancer's card. So I feel like this is what's going to be brought up. Where are you being guided to go in your life? Which direction are you being guided to go? And are you listening to that? Because this is where you're going to have victory. It's not the card of victory. It's saying this is the way toward victory. This is what's going to bring about that joy in your life, right? And that's a challenge because you have to have that faith. You have to have the patience. This is fast moving energy, but it's letting go of the reins and really allowing Spirit to guide you or carry you to that place where you're supposed to be. What's the advice for Gemini? Yeah, that mental conflict. It's letting go of that mental conflict, that uncertainty, those things that, and I feel like this journey within is what's going to bring about the certainty. This is about figuring out why there is that conflicting energy within you, right? Why are you feeling defeated? What is that voice? How much weight are you giving to it? And then it's really just saying that it's your choice. You're choosing your life. It's also about perspective. So it's like you're choosing your life, but you need to see it clearly. You're seeing it for what you don't have, and start seeing it for what you do have and what you are capable of attaining. What's the outcome here for Gemini? And we have this is Four of Swords. Four of Swords, healing. This is also journey within. It's that quiet, it's not so much on a mission, where this is more about a mission of seeking within. This is more about meditation and quieting yourself in order to hear the guidance from the divine. Healing, rejuvenation, building up that motivation to go towards your victory. Okay, because the card prior to this is the Three of Swords. This is hurt, you know, like pain, and it is defeat, right? It is a feeling of defeat. But then it's about healing and kind of looking at, what is the purpose here? What is the purpose here? What did I learn? How can I heal? And then moving forward. So what I'm noticing here about the cards that came out is, where is the joy? There's no emotion here. There's no fire or water energy here, besides the challenge position of the Chariot. But we do have at the bottom of the deck, Harmony, the Lovers card. So I feel like this is all going back to finding that harmony within a relationship, within relationships. It doesn't have to be just romantic love. It could be, you know, family relationships, friendships. And, you know, really when it comes down to it, this is not calling out Gemini saying it's all your fault why things don't go right. But what can you do in a situation? What can you control? You can only control you. And so if you're working on yourself and moving your vibration up and clearing out old wounds and stuff, then you can only move forward, right? It's only going to get you closer to that joy or allow you to attain that joy. You can't change other people. You can't pin your defeat on others. Now, if there is some type of you're feeling like someone is draining your energy and it is leading to that conflict and defeat, that's where you need to make that decision, is who are you letting go of in your life that is not bringing you joy, that is not aligned with you, that is not supportive of your journey towards joy, right? That's where the pain can come in, though. It's hard to let go of people, especially if that's what you're used to. All right, so let's clarify a little bit here. Why is this Five of Swords here? What is this about? Okay. And we have the King of Pentacles. This is the mystical dream tarot, so none of them look like the traditional. So there may be some type of messages that come through intuitively for you when you see this card. But what I'm getting is that, I mean, this is like, they're kind of showing him almost like genie in a bottle. And it is abstract, but it's about what is it that you're looking to bring about your joy, your purpose here? Are you looking for someone else to make your wishes come true here? This is about coming up with your own plan, manifesting your own plan. And you know, then when you have these defeats, you know that it's something you can improve, you can work towards, right? But if you feel like you're putting that joy and depending on somebody else to make you happy, then you're going to continue to have this defeat, right? Because you're not giving yourself any power in the situation. All right, so why is this Hermit card here for Gemini? And we have the Lady of Pentacles. So I feel like this is definitely about a relationship. Could be with an earth sign, Virgo. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like this is really talking about looking at how much you are bringing to the table here. Good and bad, right? So that's where you're going to find your power. That's where you're going to find answers, right? What's within you? What are you accomplishing? How are you making your life beautiful? What are you bringing to the table that you are giving credit to this King of Pentacles here? And it doesn't have to be male or female, it doesn't matter. It's really about who are you giving power in your life? And especially when it comes to good things, where are you giving yourself credit for what you've accomplished in your own life? Those are the things that are going to kind of fuel and motivate you to do more and take more control over your own life and your own destiny and be able to create that path to joy here. Okay? Why is the Chariot card here as the challenge? And we have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like what I'm getting here is the reason why this is a challenge. I feel like you know deep down, and this isn't for everybody, but I feel like you know that there's a better place for you. You know that deep down you know that there is a need to maybe even go off on your own, even if it's for a time. It's like to find and define what it is that will make you happy, what will bring you fulfillment, what will make your wishes come true. Because when we've been in a relationship or attracting the same type of people for any length of time, then it starts to skew what we're really searching for, what we really think will make us happy. So then you can put in all the work all day, but then you get to that or you receive that, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, and it doesn't bring you that emotional fulfillment. That can be a big slap in the face, especially if it's something, as far as career or, a person, a relationship that you really felt like this is the one, and it may very well be the one, but if you are looking at it from an attitude of, this is, my genie that's going to make my wishes come true, you're going to continually be disappointed. So I think that's what it comes down to, is that realization that you are the one that makes your dreams come true, not, brings you fulfillment, not what other people want, not what other people do. It has to be your personal victory, I think, in order to have that fulfillment. So why is this Two of Swords here, this mental conflict? And we have the Three of Swords. So in this Three of Swords, I really love it because it's like, you start building up this inspiration to really heal from it. If you look closely, he's got like these snippers that are, what does he have there? So he's got like this little dagger that is cutting those chains that maybe, that's like the healing fire that's going to bring about this new growth here. This little flowers here, that beauty in your life. So I feel like it's like Spirit is telling you that you're in conflict because of either you're needing to heal or you're in fear of heartbreak, but it all comes down to your perception. Your perception, how you see it, that's how it will turn out. And that's really actually very powerful. It can be, again, it can be kind of, it can stir up more fear when you think of how much power you have in your own life. But once it settles in and you really can absorb how powerful you really are, that you are in charge of your heartbreak, that you are in charge of your healing, that you are in charge of your success, your victories, that it's not in somebody else's hands, it's very empowering. All right, so why is this Four of Swords here as the outcome? it's like, and I'm also getting, because we have these two cards, we have the Two of Swords is usually like a choice, and then we have the Three of Swords. The next card is the Four of Swords. So it's saying it's your choice to heal that heartbreak or feel that heartbreak. So it's all about perception. Okay, so why is this Four of Swords here? And we get the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, I think that goes back to the patience. It's like that patience energy, because Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. But that's how you build those strong roots. That's how you build the legacy that you are trying to build. And I just see this tree and then this Four of Swords, like he's surrounded by trees, but I feel like it's like, I don't know, I'm thinking of how trees, like they heal themselves. Like if something is cut against them, they heal it over. They heal themselves. And I think this is very empowering, and it makes them stronger too, right? So wherever they have had any kind of injury, or then it saps over and it heals, and it's extra strong and dense right there. So I feel like this is like kind of letting you know that even the hardest times really kind of shape you and make you even stronger. Wow. And so then of course we have at the bottom of the deck, and I was just so focused on this being the Lovers, but this is you. This represents you. So this is all coming into alignment with why you're here, and you being your authentic self. If you're sent here, first thing that came to mind, if you came on this earth to be a house painter, and you came and you were chopping wood for a living, you're not fulfilling your purpose. And you're not being authentic to yourself, because you were programmed before you came here. It's in your DNA to have all the talents and potential to fill that purpose. So I feel like that's what it's really coming down to, is figuring that out. And I think that your true indicator is anything that's going to bring you joy, is aligning you with that true purpose. Nice. All right, so we are going to get a Whispers of Healing Oracle card to close this out. What is the guidance that we have for Gemini for the summer solstice? Growth. Number 15, growth. Is it focusing? All right, so let's see what the book says about this. And we had all these references to trees in here, so we'll see what it says. You are never done with your spiritual growth. It is a lifelong process. There will always be something new to become skilled at and ways to enhance your energy. Make your spiritual growth a priority. Set goals to further your knowledge and plan how you are going to achieve this. Share what you have learned with others. You can do this by blogging or by modeling the lessons you are learning. Practice visualizing and believing in your inner senses. Start your growth process by taking a deep look within yourself. See yourself surrounded with the white light of your personal power. Hold this vision in your mind and increase your power by seeing your light expanding and emanating from you. Devote yourself to your own growth. Know what makes you feel happy, content, and in charge of your life. The light of the moon surrounds a fairy, as well as the stars and the butterflies that trail from her legs. Stars represent luck, hope, renewal, and good health. The butterflies remind you that growth and change can happen in a joyful manner. The full moon indicates a time of reflection. Shine a light on what you were attracted to. You are definitely in a time of change and growth. And it's so weird because I feel like as I was reading that, it was literally going through your whole reading and saying, here is the synopsis. Here is the moral of the story. So this is quite beautiful. I hope this helped you. This looks like a summer solstice card, doesn't it? This is so beautiful for you, Gemini. So if this did not resonate with you, I will be doing all the signs and also going live in between, trying to, I want to do some just free readings, twin flame readings. It's just like every time I try to go do it, I just really want to be spiritually led to do that, and the timing just has not felt right. So we'll get to it. But again, remember, you're here for a reason, and you're going through major change and growth. I hope this helped you. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to post the replay on my YouTube channel, so check it out there if you came in late. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.